So it's Tuesday and it's tricep and chest. So today you will need some weights, some dumbbell weights. Here are some of my examples as lighter weights, but as you progress, you may want to get some 3 kilo weights or even higher if you get that far. So we're going to pop our weights down to start off with. We're just going to warm up our shoulders, and so we're just going to take one arm back, nice arm circles for 4, and then forward for 4, 2, 3, 4. Keep those shoulders down, shoulder blades down, so we don't have anything up like this. Make sure that you're in good posture. 3, 4, and then forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to place your fingertips on your shoulders, and then we're going to do small circles this time. Try and get your elbow tips together at the front if you can. 3, and really open round and back. 4, and then forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to pop our feet slightly apart, and then we're going to round, hugging a tree, and then opening up our chest. So you're really lifting that chest up, and then breathe in, hug that tree, feel the stretch through the ribs and things at the back, ribs and shoulder blades, and then open up, really lift that chest, look up to the ceiling a little bit if you want to. It's a really lovely feeling. And then forwards, breath in, and then out, chest up, and one more. Round forward, so you can bend forwards a little bit further, and then out, and then look up. And then last exercise, just touch the shoulders and reach up, touch and back down, touch, reach up, touch and back down, touch, reach up, touch, back down. One more, that's 4, and then back down. So our first exercise is going to be a tricep dip. So we're going to come down the floor, you're going to pop your hands behind you, your fingers facing forwards, get onto your sitting bones, and then lengthen your spine a little bit so that you're not all slumped. So lengthen your spine, and then we're just going to rock back and then push up. I'm going to do this for 12. 1, 2, holding onto your core so you're nice and straight and not floppy, keeping the chin off the chest. So you're using the back of the arms. This is working a tricep muscle. 7, 8, see how far you can go back as you warm up. 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we're going to roll on our tummies. We'll do this one without weights to start off with, just so that you can get the feel of it, but obviously as you progress you will want to do it with weights from the beginning. So you're going to lie on your tummy, look down at the mat. Your hands are going to come flat behind you. You're going to tuck your pelvis under a little bit and engage your core. Slide your shoulder blades down and lift up the arms off the mat, about an inch. And you're going to lift up and back down. And we're going to do this for 12. 3. So your arms are nice and straight, so your elbows aren't bent. 4. You should be feeling it in the back of the arms. 5, so really keep those shoulder blades down and maybe slightly together. This takes the pressure off the neck, otherwise if you're up here, you'll end up hurting your neck. And you want to have your chin tucked in a little bit as well. 12, and now we're going to hold it there, and then in that position with your arms held up, again slide those shoulder blades down, we're going to pulse for 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoa! So you'd have felt it without any weights. So start off with a really light weight, don't use a 3 kilo doing that one. Then we're going to go on our backs. So this is like a little circuit of exercises. So now we're going to lie on our backs with our knees bent. I want you to push your spine into the floor and hold on to your tummy muscles, so engage them. Hands above your head. You just move these round so that they're even, otherwise it will annoy me. And then shoulder blades in a nice position, chin tucked in a fraction, and we're going to take our arms out to the side and then squeeze. So this is a chest muscle exercise. And squeeze your chest as you bring them up. Now, these might be a little bit light. You need to go heavier than what you did for the triceps. I'm going to do this for 12. So really squeeze your tummy muscles as you lift up your shoulders as well. So you're squeezing everything together. 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I'm going to swap weights because it's too light for me. So I'm going to swap weights and then we're going to do a chest press. So we're going to start with our elbow at 90 degrees and our arms out to the side, and our palms of our hands are facing towards the wall and towards our feet. So again, flat back onto the mat, hold onto the tummy muscles. We're going to push it up so that the dumbbells can tap together at the top, and then back down so that the elbows are just off the ground. So you're almost skimming the ground with your elbows. 2. If you have a bench, you can lay on the bench and you can take your elbows below the line of the bench. That would be better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can breathe out as you push them up. 9, 10, 11. So really hold on to those tummy muscles. 12. Okay. Now keep hold of the weights. You might need your slightly lighter weights. You can either use one dumbbell if it's slightly heavier. We're going to do overhead triceps extensions. So you can use one, or as you progress, you can use 2. And you can do this standing, you don't have to be kneeling. So we're going to take our arms down and then up, down. So you're going to go all the way towards the shoulder blades with the weights. Down. We're going to do this for 12. Keep your shoulder blades relaxed. So you're working the front of the arm that's facing out, the triceps, the back of the arm, but it's obviously facing you. If I go back this way, facing the camera. 11, 12. In this exercise, you want to keep your elbows towards your head. You don't want them out here, you want them in here. So you're going up and down in this position, and then it's more effective. So that is round 1. We're going to do it again. So I'll put the weights down. This time, if tricep dips are a bit easy for you, we're going to progress. So you can come into a box position, hands out in front, and what you're going to do is you're going to drop down, elbows go backwards, and you put your nose towards the floor. So we're going to do this for 12, 2, holding onto your core so you're nice and tight through your tummy, 4, elbows going back, 5, 6, 7, push up, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Starting to warm up that area now, isn't it? So this time I'm going to grab some weights, my Tetra packs. We're going to lay on the floor. You're going to, so you can slide your Tetra pack. It fits quite handy into your hand. Your fingers at the top of the Tetra pack. Tuck your pelvis under. Hold on to your tummy muscles. Shoulder blades down your back. Nice long neck with it slightly tucked under. Holding up the arms, and we're going to come up 2 for 12, 3, 4, 5, lightly touch the ground, 6, don't forget that core, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. I'm going to hold this one up and we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3. This is where it gets fun. Keep those shoulder blades down your back. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh, that's good, wasn't it? So onto our backs. See, as you get going with this, you can then get a little faster as you know what you're doing. Make sure you get your body in the right positions all the time, so you don't want to hurt yourself. If you find when you're doing the flies that you can't keep your back flat, then you can bring your knees up and hold them in that position as well. But I tend to just tuck my pelvis back. So we're going to go out to the side. This time we're going to have a little pulse. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Make sure you're tucking the chin in a little bit. Don't want it sticking out. 1, 2, 3, up. And again, if you have a bench, it is really good to do it over a bench. You might have a step at home or something stuck in your garage from the old step days back in the 80s and 90s. Up. As you're squeezing back up, 1, 2, 3, up. You're really squeezing onto those tummy muscles. 1, 2, 3, up. Now I've lost count. Never mind, still call that 7. Getting too excited about the step days. Light step. 10. Up. 11. Up. 12. Well done. Now you don't want to, oh, I don't know why I'm coming back up. I just want to say that don't over push your weights. Make sure that you're not straining using them, because if you're over 40, you don't want to end up with tendon injuries and things like that. So just slowly progress over the 8 weeks, because you'll know when to move up, just to help prevent injury. So we're going to do chest press. So arms out, elbows at 90 degrees, shoulder blades down, tummy in, flat back, and we're going to push it up. 2. Now this one, you'll need heavier weights definitely, because your chest can push a lot more than your triceps can. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, well done. So that's the second round. So you have a little pause and have a little drink between your rounds, not for very long. And then you can just stretch out your chest by interlacing your fingers. Just give them a break, or opening your arms, thumbs up. And then we start again. Now this time, if you want to progress your tricep work, we're going to do a slightly different, no, not a box tricep, but down onto your knees, like so. Your weight is over your shoulders are over your wrists, so your weight's on your wrists. And then we're going to come down, so you're going to hold onto your tummy muscles. Your elbows are going to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't matter if it gets hard, keep going. You want to go to, almost go to failure really. 8, you can get slower. 9, 10, 11, 12. But make sure that your hands are like that, because we want to work the triceps. If you end up with your wrist, fingers pointing in and you're doing it like that, then you're working the chest. We want to target the back of the arms. So well done if you've done that one, that's great. Then we're going to pick up our weights again. We're going to lay on our tummies. Like so. So, tucking the bottom under, shoulder blades down and back, looking straight towards the mat, lift up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't forget to keep that tummy tucked under, bottom tucked under, tummy on. 11, 12, hold up. So pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and keep them by your side as well. 8, nice and high. 12, shoulders down. 15, 16, arms straight. 20. Oh. It looks so harmless, but that one is pretty evil. Especially if you've got upper weight. You want a bit of a shake going on in those muscles. You really do. It means you're working them really well. So onto our backs. Arms up, we're going to do the flies. And 1, now for 12, shoulders down, tummies in. 4, 5, 6, squeeze those chest muscles together. 7, 8, you want just a semi-bend in the elbows. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 90 degrees, arms up, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, chin in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. So, we'll have a little stretch out. So we're going to grasp behind, as we did earlier. Hold on to the hands by the bottom, or you can just take them off a little bit to increase the stretch. Shoulders down, chin tucked in a fraction. And then we're going to bring our arms forward, hug a tree, opposite way, looking down towards the floor. Nice breath in, feel the stretch through those ribs. And then you're going to take your arm above your head, you're going to just take one arm behind, you can push from the front if you've got shorter arms. Again, keep the head in a neutral position. This is stretching the triceps. And then other side. Like so. You can also open the ribs at the same time. That's quite nice just to add a little stretch down the side muscles as well. It's lovely. Good. Well, that's Tuesday done. I hope you've enjoyed it. So the progression is to increase your weights in this circuit. I hope you enjoyed Tuesday. See you soon.